Hey guys, what is up? It's been a little bit since I've posted anything, mainly because I'm restructuring entirely what I want this channel to be, and also work-life commitments have becoming increasingly more difficult. But I knew I could not react to this trailer. I don't know how many reactions I'm going to be doing in the future, but I knew I had to react to this. This is how I started going back to doing this YouTube channel in the first place, was reacting to the first teaser, Superman, and I knew that I would have to react to this as well when it came out, and it's finally here. And so I'm going to react to it. I'm super excited, guys. I'm a little nervous. I've read some comments. I've avoided watching the trailer. I've done everything I can not to watch it. You know, I just want to take everybody's thoughts of what they thought about the trailer out of my mind. I don't know many. I've only heard like one or two opinions, and I just want to have my own take and enjoy what James Gunn and the DC team are about to give us. And so, without further ado, let's go. I'm so excited.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah,
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
sure.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Okay.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for
I
what
know,
some
it's a
might.
lot of
it's
fire,
it's a
but-
lot. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. That's funny.
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman. Did you consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of
I
the
wasn't
United States
representing
will cause
anybody
more
except for me.
problems around the world. More.
And doing good.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die. Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Your choices, your actions. That's what makes you who you are.
Superman. He's not a man. He's an it. He's somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation. I will not accept that.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
You have a dog?
I love it, man. I love it. They were complaining. Someone had complained about the very beginning, and you know there is a question of Clark Kent should be able to handle an interview, but we don't know the context, and we also don't know they were cutting. They said that scene where him and Lois are talking is like 10 minutes long. It's like a 10-minute long interview, back and forth monologues between those characters, back and forth. 10 minutes of the movie is going to be them sitting there back and forth and talking. And so I think where he's getting more emotional and him becoming more strong-willed about the philosophy differences, probably against Lois and him and the differences they have, I think that will not be the very beginning. I think it'll be a progression, and it'll probably show how good of an interviewer Lois is. I guess I'll just have to see it in the movie. I don't know if that was the correct thing to do the very beginning of the trailer or not. That's just the criticisms I heard. But for me, watching it, I didn't have any problem with it. I loved it. And just the thought that I had the whole time watching this. I think there's a debate about if you go true comic book, will that bring in the audience? Will the audience come if it's truly comic booky all the way, full throttle? And I think they will, because that's honestly the most special thing about this trailer is how comic booky it is. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. It's like they took all the great things, and that's the thing. You don't take everything, but you take all the great things that comic books have to offer, and then you apply it. And then you just see what happens from there. And magic happens, in my opinion. That's what makes these movies, and that's what makes this kind of entertainment so great. I absolutely loved it. I'm going to watch this a gazillion more times. I know it probably got copyright. I don't care. There's just certain shots that are amazing. And I don't know. It's just going to be interesting. And they kind of seem to lay out the people's philosophies. There's Lois Lane's philosophy. There's Clark Kent, Superman's philosophy. And then there's Lex Luthor's philosophy. And that getting played out is really cool. I can't wait to see this film. I can't wait. Money's tight. I can't do a whole bunch. But man, if I could just drive and go see it. And I'm not going to be able to see it in a IMAX that shoots with the 7mm film, but if I could go to the Space Museum in Alabama and see that in the big IMAX dome theater, man, I may have to plan a trip. That's amazing, man. That is so good. I can't wait. But guys, what about you? Here, let me slip through some things without playing the actual trailer. Like I said, I've already hit on their conversation. Let me hit on some other things. This guy is going to be interesting. The Bavarian something. He's from a country. He's a warrior from a different country. That's going to be interesting to see him fight. I like the, normal people helping your heroes, responding to the situations that are happening to them. We saw that in Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man movies, done really well. And I think this guy helping him, that's going to give you that same feeling that Spider-Man 2 did. I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel. Her powers, the way they're playing out, was really cool. I think they're going to make her look really cool, and I can't wait to see where her body is completely metal. I can't wait until she goes full engineer and we can see her. I hope they do show her face go full metal. I think that'll be cool. Cutting up the different droids that, work for Clark. And I'm trying to find that shot of the dog. Dude, this is why VX is important. Man, they made that dog look incredible, man. They made Crypto look incredible. Absolutely incredible. I think the Kents are going to touch our hearts. I know many older, elderly people that are just like them. And to have them be the Kents, I think it's fantastic. I can't wait. I think Mr. Terrific is going to steal the show. I'm trying to get... there we go. I think Mr. Terrific's going to steal the show. I think he's going to blow people away. I think he's going to be fantastic. Metamorpho has been locked in the cage. I like how Metamorpho looks. Looks like they threw Superman in with him. Man. Oh, Ma Kent. Where is it? She's like, I cleaned your boots. I loved it, man. That's so sweet. They're going to be endearing. You're not going to be looking at the kids like, man, the Kents. You're going to be looking at the kids like, oh, the Kents. And that's kind of what I want. I want to be able to go, oh, the kids, you know. Let's see. I was trying to get. Well, I'm not gonna be able to do it, but dude, it's just that was funny. I thought that was hilarious. That's supposed to be the assistant / girlfriend of Lex Luthor, and I thought that was hilarious. I mean, there's just going to be some scenes in this film that are just going to be super cool. Like, I don't know what's going on here, but that's super cool. But anyway, and we'll just end it with a man looking at his dog. But guys, let me know if you hated it down below. Let me know if you loved it. I absolutely loved it. I cannot wait. You know, is there questions? I'm hearing people's, you know, responses, if it's negative or positive. To me, I'm fully positive. But what about you? What are you thinking? Are you excited for July? Are you going to go see this in the biggest screen ever? Let me know in your comments down below. Guys, much love. I can't wait to hear your comments. I can't wait to respond back to you about this. I'm so excited. Anyway, guys, much love. Peace.